I'm a huge Mark Twain fan, and still one of the most beautiful things he wrote about the difference between men and women, and about love, and about consciousness and the world, and about humor. And that was really an underlying part of this film for me, even though it's not mentioned anywhere. And also, I got notes from Sarah Driver on my script, and also while editing. So she was a very important person for instigation, really. She's an instigator and a filmmaker and a producer. So she was really helpful.
Yes, in front.
Kind of arbitrarily in a way, and there were things I thought, since shooting in Tangier, which is an Islamic city, I thought it might be interesting having them reacting to crosses, but then I thought, no. So the only thing we really kept was that you must be invited across a threshold of a vampire's home. And then because all of these vampire things of garlic, oh, well, also the wooden bullet, of course, from the stake, and wood in the heart. But all the other things of garlic and crosses and holy water and all these things, even, like, people don't realize, but the first appearance of a vampire with fangs is from the 50s, from a Mexican vampire film. So all of these things are things people add themselves, they add. So I wanted to have one of our own. So I thought, because of the way they look and dress and sort of cool rock and roll kind of style, I thought they should wear gloves when they're not in their vampire homes. So they wear gloves. That's our addition. Yeah, vampires do, really. Take it from me. They wear gloves. Sorry? Yeah, that's our sex scene in the film, actually. Kind of, in a way. And then Ava comes and is sort of teasing him, saying, "May I?" And he just walks away.
Yes.
Well, I played the guitar before, and but not in the way that Adam plays it. And Josef Van Bissen actually gave me a couple of tutorials in the lute, which was amazing. So he taught me a little riff which I could play. And I also... Violin, of course, yeah. Paganini's Caprice No. 5, which is one of the hardest pieces you can play on violin.
Sorry.
So on my Sunday mornings, I would irritate my neighbors in my hotel room by practicing the violin.
But he had a very sexy violin instructor in Germany, so that was, you know,
That's
not all bad.
That's true.
Wow, there's people up in here. Hello.
Any questions up there?
Why Detroit?
Oh, do you want to go first?
I'm going to have Anton take that. Because we all feel the same now about Detroit. And I've had a real fondness for Detroit always, and a real sadness for how it's been abandoned by the American empire. And also the musical culture of Detroit. You can never kill. I don't know, you can pave the whole place over. You can make it into a jungle. Some kind of music's going to sprout up somewhere, you know. It's been all of Motown and John Lee Hooker style blues and lots of rock and roll and the MC5 and the Stooges, and then you have the White Stripes and all those bands, and then you have like very particular industrial house stuff and electronic stuff. Detroit is just an amazing musical place, and that's another reason I love it, but anyway. I thought I was making Anton. Sorry.
No, I don't know. This is just a random story about Detroit, but there's something so heartbreaking about Detroit, and in the Detroit Museum, this was just something that happened to me when I was there. There's this Cronut painting of Adam and Eve, and when we went to Hamburg to shoot, I went to the Hamburg Museum, and they had the same, because apparently Cronut painted Adam and Eve over and and over again. And there was something so poignant about the fact that we went to Detroit, in this city that it looks like ruin. And you go to the museum and it's filled with this collection of artifacts from the history of mankind. Outside, the ruins of mankind. Inside are these artifacts, and there's a painting of Adam and Eve. And then we travel to Hamburg to continue our story about Adam and Eve, and there's the same Chronic painting. I felt like that just relates to the film in this beautiful way. It was very moving for me when I was there. And Detroit and the reconstruction of Germany and sort of Detroit, the creation of the suburbs and moving out of the city are also intimately connected. So it was like this magical little thing that happened. I don't know, that's my Detroit story.
And now they're proposing selling off a lot of the artwork in Detroit, the city.
It's in the question.
Well, we had a production designer named Marco, who is incredible. He is amazing. He was just, his whole art department was amazing. And they brought so many things that we could choose from for the decor, and how he dressed these sets and constructed things, and locations dressed, and all the objects really, I gotta say, this man was astounding, as was Dina Degler, who's our wardrobe person that I worked with before, and we were just so lucky to have these people. And Yorick Lasso, our cinematographer, I had not worked with before, and wow, man, just so lucky to have these amazing collaborators. But all of those details, I mean, I'm very involved with them, but in this case, they brought so many things that it was mind-boggling that choosing, like, if you think his place is crowded, we had 3 times that much stuff that we could pick from. So it was really amazing to collaborate with these people.
How about the balcony?
She's amazing. She's one of the most free-spirited and open-hearted people I've ever worked with. She just has an incredible, generous, kind soul, and she's so intelligent and so curious, and dancing with her in Mandarin speaking for 7 weeks is one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. So.
Yes, right here.
Yes.
I think we'll end with that. Thanks so much, guys.